Okay, for this run, I think I'll just pick Wormkin, because I haven't played them in a while, and there are actually 3 combos that still need to be completed as the Wormkin. So it's Hellhorned, Stygian Guard, and Melting Remnant. Those are the 3. And I guess let's just go for the Hellhorned for now. And as the champion, I don't have a particular preference, so I guess I'll just go for the Spine Chief, I suppose. And probably not Imps though. Probably not Imps. Torches seem to be more useful. And if this goes well, then maybe I can even max the level for both Wormkin and Hellhorned. We'll see how that goes. So Merchant Perch now costs 20% more. Okay, okay, that's something. And we get Echoes, we get Soul Siphon, Consume. Fill all the empty slots with Echoes, apply Ember Drain 1 to friendly units. And also can apply Rage 10. 3 Ember for the spell. And 2 of them. I don't know about that. Well, okay. Let's see the champion first of all. So Inspire is when you gain Echoes. Applies Reap 2 to enemy units. So the idea would be to set it up on like floor 1 and just start giving Echoes. And then they will like take a lot of damage. But then you need to survive somehow, and it's not really always feasible. How to even make it survive? It's not easy. Especially not with my deck. I don't know. I don't think so. I think this is much more easily scalable. So let's just go with more attack per echo. Rage adds an additional +1 attack per stack. Or Jackstraps. Jackstraps help early on. Rage. There is 2 spells, technically, that can apply Rage. But currently, honestly, I would just rather get rid of them. I'm not even that big of a fan of them in the first place. Let's go for that anyway. Maybe can apply some Rage later with something else. Okay. Armor 5, probably not. It should be Conscription Notice, I think. Yeah, it can be good. It can be really good. And the rest is a bit underwhelming. I think after that I would have taken the +15 attack to the Pyre, but Conscription Notice should be fine, especially for the first fight. It should be pretty strong early on. So Spikes 3 for gold should be doable. The main issue though in this fight is that you need to deal with the Collector later somehow. So, okay. I don't really want to play my champion there. I guess just Fracture. And then Torch. So that this thing dies. And, like, play my champion on the second floor. And, ooh, Guard of the Unnamed. God damn. That's good. That is good. Okay, I think I will just... I can only really play 1 creature though, but it's I think it's good enough to play it with my champion. We'll just set it up on this floor, and I have to torch something. So it would have to be Guard of the Unnamed, I guess. Though I guess it makes more sense to do it to my champion, because he's protected currently. Okay, so we need to kill the Collector. This is already happening, so not really a problem. But regardless, I do need to use a spell. Might as well. And then, so, yeah, I guess I should use the Echoes. And get, like, at least 1 Train Steward there. And also, let's kill one of the archers then. Why not? Oh yeah? Well, you're dead. And then I guess just play another Train Steward? Sure. Final wave. So I can feel some floor with the echoes, but what's the point exactly? Not clear. So kill the archer, apply fracture, and then torch my champion again. Okay. Well, that seems to be good enough. So what happens if I like... Oh man, that's so much damage potentially. Okay, so if I apply some Rib though, that's a lot of damage. Oh, but it's only by the end of it. So it's not like every turn. I thought it was every turn. Apparently not. Well, anyway. Ooh. Infused, extract 2, apply plus 15 attack. Consume, apply Rip 2 to enemy units. This is not bad. This is AoE. Proclamation is also interesting. This is, something is definitely getting picked. I think this is a bit of an overkill. It's, it applies damage, but I don't really even want damage currently. Like, I already have some damage from the Spine Chief and I don't have any synergies. I'll probably have them later, but for now it's not really useful. That's AoE. Yeah, that's kinda decent actually. I don't mind it, for free as well. It's not bad. Or just Proclamation. Proclamation is not that easily usable, but... it is quite good. Let's try Echo Snare. I'm not sure if it will be that decent. I think the main requirement for it is that the first floor should be empty, because that's where I'll usually use it. But I think my first floor is currently setting up to be empty, yes. So it should be okay. And Vent for sure. Vent is really good. Well, actually, I just got another AoE. It's not really a problem to get more AoE though. Or can just go for Hornbreak, just because it's infused, pretty much. That's some additional value from it. No, but Vent is just too good, I think. Still need some piercing spell that will just kill stuff. Okay, units... I don't have any units. So, can hope to pick up some Wormkin units? Maybe. Or just go for Hellhorn and then magic upgrades. Next thing is potentially duplicate. You know, this duplicate actually allows me to go left, I think. And the idea would be to maybe pick up something that would be playable, upgrade it fully, and then hopefully duplicate it on the next ring. Yeah, let's try it. It's kind of a high rolly thing, but the worst case I just get some upgraded train stewards, which is also decent. Ooh. Well. Shard Soul Carver. What is Inspire? So when you get Echoes, you get +2 attack and armor 2. I mean, you can get like 2 of them, but is it even good? Those do not even seem particularly good, to be honest. It doesn't like buff all of your units, it's just to itself. Even if I get +1 floor capacity, do I really want to play 2 of those? If they get multi-strike, you know, yeah, if they get multi-strike, this is actually decent. Or it's Skinhost Carapace, which is... I can play it at the very end, potentially. But it's 2 mana, though. But yeah, it can exceed the floor capacity, though. It can grow very big, potentially, if you play it at the right time. Maybe should try it. So if I just spam a lot of echoes and then play it at the very end, it could grow very big. And then if you can get some multi-strike on it, could be nice. But then I don't really need a duplicate of it. So just try the Carver, probably, see how that goes. I don't know. Endless? Endless. I think the Rage thing is happening, because the Rage is upgraded for me with the artifact, so that's actually pretty good. And I think it's Rage, then it's upgrade to one of the stewards, and it's a reroll, I think. That's the plan. No multi-strike. That's a bit of an issue. So, if there is no multi-strike, I think... can get, like, more health and then duplicate that. It's not bad. They're not incredible, though. They're not incredible. Do I really want to duplicate them? Yeah, I don't know. Well, regardless, I do want to give them some sort of an upgrade at least. So, I think it will be attack though. So I think just give some HP to the steward. And then upgrade this thing. And I think the plan will be... do I need gold though? I don't really need gold on the next ring. And after that it's a bit unclear. Probably right. Yeah, right is probably correct. So more upgrades to units. So I think the idea for the next ring is that we get the unit. And then we see what it is. Maybe duplicate it even. Like even without upgrades. But we'll see how it goes. And worst case, the carver could be duplicated. I'm just not convinced it's strong enough by itself. But maybe it is. Let's just see how it goes. Though, anyway, like, I don't really need gold yet. So, no point in stacking pack charts. Armor 10 for Unidraft. Sure. That's completely fine. Armor shouldn't really be that big of a deal. So, let's set up our forces. First of all... oh, so you go straight to floor 3. Should probably set up my champion there then. Yeah, sure. Maybe should play the echoes actually. Lady of the house. Huh. Well, that's a bit of a problem. She will die. That's actually... that's an interesting choice. I can play it. Can I even kill this thing? So it will be Reap 4 and 2 echoes. And Reap deals 1 damage per stack of echoes, so it's 8 damage in total. So I would need to play the Carver there as well to kill the hasting thing. I mean, maybe just ignore them, just let them go to the pyre. It's not really that big of a deal. Yeah, you know what? Just ignore them. So, deal some damage to... maybe to this one. And I think the idea would be to not play Lady of the House yet and just save it for the boss. Because I'm not that strong and, you know, might need it for later. Fracture, I guess. So, Fracture needs to be played and then I can start with Soul Siphon. I think it's Train Steward for sure. And then the question is... what do we do after that? I think Fracture always gets played. Why are you dying, by the way? Oh, you still have Reap on you. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So, Soul Siphon will be happening. But where? On this floor? Or on this floor? I think it's on this floor. So, yeah, use Soul Siphon. Then, those two guys are dead. We also play one Train Steward. Yeah, and now really I can't kill either of those, so just ignore them. Kill the Conduit, probably. I can, like, apply it to one of them, though, anyway, just to make them die on the next turn. Because this Conduit going up doesn't really do much regardless. Does it matter? Maybe just kill that. 1 damage to the pyre. No, I'll not really be able to kill all of those, so just apply some damage to the Foot Soldier. He will die eventually on the next turn when they get to the 3rd floor. Okay, now they're all dead. And can't really do much about the Infiltrator. So she will go up and not much you can do about it. Oh well. 1 damage. Okay, definitely Echo Snare. Oh, that's actually not good. That's not good. I can use some fireballs though. I think with the one more fireball they all die. Like this. And even can vent once. Okay, and then just echoes. Doesn't really do much though. Yeah, and just rip, rip, torch. Should have saved some space, by the way, maybe for the lady of the house. Ooh, ooh, this is tough. Bogfly is incredible. I can actually duplicate that. No joke. I can just spam some bogflies with no upgrades even. They are good enough. Yeah, I have to take it, I think. It just synergizes too well. Hidden Passage is too good. I cannot not take it. It's too good. There are so many uses for it. I can actually just uplift my carvers now, potentially. And just set up all of this stuff on the same floor, which is kinda ridiculous. I have to take it. Branded Warrior. Infused. Rage 4. And on Slay applies Rage 3 to friendly units. I feel like I have to try it, because Rage is buffed. Yeah, and also I can sacrifice it potentially. So I feel like it's clearly the pick. Though it's very random and like my stuff doesn't really work with each other. But I mean, I feel like it's clearly left. What am I duplicating though? And also, do I try to set them up on the same floor, all of them? Or what? Or do I try to set two different setups for different floors? I would like to have a decent tank for floor 1. If I'm using like a double branded warrior, for example, I would like to have something that would just tank. I don't really see anything yet. I can duplicate Bogfly, that's not a problem, but tanking is a bit of an issue. And left, does it even help me with that? Right also doesn't really help, just an artifact and some healing. I think it's clearly left, but I'm not convinced though. So let's start with the unit. Let's actually start with the temple. No, magic power is okay for the vent. Can use that. And sacrifice, it's a bit too early for that. Well, let's see actually. Duplicating might happen. Okay, another carver. I can potentially... I can get a double carver on a floor. Even with maybe a bogfly in it as well. It's very questionable. But I feel like it's not really worth it enough. And they're not even strong enough for that. But I could sacrifice this carver on another one and then duplicate it. I feel like it's a horrible idea, but with a sand that would allow me to eventually get them both on the 3rd floor, potentially even with a bogfly there as well. That sounds like a horrible idea, honestly. I need multi-strike on them, that's the issue. Without multi-strike, they just killing at most 2 creatures. And usually, that will not be enough, really. Ur's Edge. Triggers when a card is consumed on this floor. Probably not happening. I feel like, surprisingly, I feel like the path that would give me the biggest win right there is... skip? Yeah, it's kinda... It's very weird, but I think it's a skip. And then I think the idea is I duplicate the Bogfly. Which is just very weird, but I think that is the correct way to go about it. Might be wrong, but yeah. Yeah, I'm not happy about it though. So let's see the caverns. Oh, I can sacrifice some HP actually. Definitely, let's go for health. Units get an extra upgrade slot. Okay then. Yeah. That in fact means that there is extra incentive to go for unit upgrades now. So it's definitely a right path next floor. For sure. And then might even be left path after that. Yeah, okay. I will see about that. So, duplicate though. I can't really... I feel like stacking packed shards is a mistake. I will still do the vent upgrade though, just cause, you know, it's just too much damage. But the rest is a mistake, I think I'll just die. The deck is pretty weak. Can't really go for that yet. Duplicating the Carver is a bit... It's just not strong enough. I can just spam a lot of Bogflies. Bogflies are really good with my setup. If I can just protect them, that's the main issue at the moment. So, like, I'll set up my champion, but it needs to survive somehow, and that is not happening yet. That's the main issue. Well, yeah, that's a problem. I don't really have many options though. I think double Bogfly is still helping. Double Branded Warrior? Try to stack some rage, but no tank. Still, that's the problem. They'll just die. And I would rather just have more Bogflies. I can actually spam them and they are very strong by itself. I don't know. For now it's okay, I'm not sure about scaling. It will be fine like in the nearest future. But at some point... At some point we'll have a problem though. Wham. So let's start with the... With the what? I think I'll kill one of those. Probably just start on this floor. No, don't really want to take that much damage. So just set up my Train Steward there. Oh, Guard of the Unnamed. Interesting. That might change things, actually. Maybe just go for this floor now. In fact, yeah, maybe. Maybe even go for a double Bogfly. Let's try it, actually. That might be doable. So, I will set up this Wicked Train Steward probably for now. Can I make it survive, though? Maybe it's better to set up a stronger Train Steward. Maybe. Just to make sure it survives. Okay, so definitely Vent. Torch is okay because it generates some armor for my guard. And then, yeah, just Carver and the Train Steward. Make it die, also lose the Ember Drain immediately, so something like that. And the Vent, obviously. Echoes. I can ascend one of those. Do I want to? I don't know. Maybe. Train Steward. And yeah, I guess I'll ascend it. And can like cast one spell there, probably. Still can't really kill it. Maybe should have ignored it then. Whatever. Okay. So, Some bog flies can be spawned there for sure. And then let's just go with torches. So this thing dies. This thing dies. And then they will kill my steward, but I'm killing all of them. Done. Okay, so I still have my bogfly, those Ritual of Battle. 2 of them actually, that I can't really even use. Okay. So I will play a bogfly there, I guess. So just for now do a double fracture. Can actually feel it completely. Okay. Sounds good. And then Echo Snare. And just do more damage to the boss. Anyway, well, Bogfly is going in. And it's actually dead. It seems like it's dead from the Reap. Can apply more of it. So no, it does actually receive damage every turn. At what point though? What is the damage? Weird. After combat ends. Maybe it doesn't. It's just as soon as I applied the Reap, it like died instantly. So like none of my units were dead, so I assumed it would like matter a lot. But maybe it didn't, maybe it was just about buffing the stats of my creatures instead. Well, anyway, just get the stuff. Infused Consume. Gain 1 more slot for echoes. That's decent. Decent. Very costly though. But yeah, for my champion and for bogflies it's pretty good. Return consumed spells, double the amount of armor. No, no, no. I don't have armor. Consumed spells? I don't really have them. I have some, but no, not really. Let's try that though. I think it has to be the rail beater. Maybe actually even get the armor from the sacrifice. Kinda has to, cause I need tanks. And it's not the best tank, but it's something at least. I might just not be able to survive if I'm ignoring stuff like that. The funny thing is that the floor capacity is not actually that important because I do have Ascend now. If I can get a holdout on it, could just keep replaying it potentially. Mana maybe. Mana is a big problem there. Mana is a problem, draw is a problem. Floor capacity is also a problem, but with Ascend it's not that bad. It might be fixable. I think it's mana. I don't know, not happy. Need draw, need mana, kinda need floor capacity as well, so... Definitely right, because card removal is just too good. Get the upgrade, then see what happens. No, I can't do this. This is really good though. It also increases HP, so it makes it better at tanking. Then get the artifact. Ooh, that's really good. That's incredible. Very, very relevant. Okay, now actually my champion can somewhat act as a tank. I still need the way to heal it though if I really want to use it like that. But this is really good. This is clearly the pick. Then get the unit. Another rail beater. I can't play this. So it's either rail beater or skip. Has to be a skip. Even like first rail beater is a bit questionable. Second one is too much. I don't even know. I don't really want to remove the stuff that is infused. Okay, let's get rid of one of the train stewards at least. And then one... Actually, one Ritual of Battle is pretty horrible. Maybe I can use the second one somehow, but maybe not. We'll see. So, can get some stats. I mean, I definitely should use at least one upgrade on one of my Bogflies. And then, like, actually, yeah, let's buff this Rail Beater somewhat. Sure, sure. Quick is not good. Just reroll. Multi-strike is incredible. Okay, oh yeah. Now I have a question that's important. Do we have a duplicate? No. Yes, but I really don't want to go left. I want to go right there for sure. No. Yes, but I still don't really want to go left. I really would like not to duplicate if possible. So, multi-strike is happening, but the problem is I will not really be able to duplicate the thing that I'm multi-striking. I think it still should be Bogfly, and then we can just set up like one strong Bogfly. No, I should duplicate it. It's strong enough by itself. So I think I'm just going left on this floor, which is... sounds horrible, to be honest with you. It sounds horrible, but it's just too strong. I can just give so much damage to this Bogfly. It has to be good. Okay. Okay. Well, HP to the Rail Beater, that's for sure. Then multi-strike. It's either on the Branded Warrior. It's either like this and just apply a lot of rage. Try to, at least. Or it should go on Bogflies. So if my setup, let's say my setup is the champion, then Branded Warrior, then I just try to set up some Bogflies and Rail Beater on floor 2, and then lift my Bogflies up with Ascend at some point. Maybe that's the plan. But then I can't really farm Rage with my Branded Warrior anyway. I can't really do much about that. It should be Bogfly, I'm pretty sure. It should be Bogfly. And then Rage on the Bogfly as well. Sure. At least it will be stronger at the very beginning. Sure, sure. Something like that. So, go. Go. Multi-strike to all of them for an artifact. Let's try it. Rapture might help, and then Vent. Buffed Vent might help. But yeah, I'm not really a fan. So... this is an interesting start, by the way. What do we do there, even? What are you doing, by the way? Also, after combat, you get stronger. I can't really set up my champion there, it's too risky. I can actually set up the Carver. Oh, and by the way, the warrior should be able to kill one of them immediately. So, okay, wait. Let's set up the champion. It should be probably floor 3, realistically. Sure. They'll just grow so much stronger by then. Maybe I should fight them on floor 2. Unless they use haste. Then I'm just... yeah, then it's just striking me. Well, let's just see the random creature. Weakless Tycoon. Okay. What does that do? Not much, actually. Maybe just set that up. Okay, so I think I have a plan. So, Tycoon then. Then I need to set it up so that the Branded Warrior kills the creature. Which means it should go last. And then just set up some random train steward to die in the front. And get the Carver on floor 3. That's the plan. I would like to play this train steward. Actually, actually. It will just die, so I might as well just play it there. But then I will not be able to play my bog flies if I draw them. So I have to skip, I think. Need to kill this thing. Can I kill this thing? Oh, actually, with multi-strike bog fly, probably. We'll get it. Yeah, and then just... I can play two of those things. I think Rail Beater is happening. So I think the remaining thing would be Unearthed Remains, which is definitely good enough. Yeah, okay. So this thing, they both die. And then Rail Beater just protects my stuff. Okay, done. I can bail now. I don't have to fight them anymore. They all die anyway. Yeah, I can bail, but I don't really have to. So let's make sure... This thing is almost dead. But not quite. 26 HP. I can actually just snatch the Clip Defender to the next floor. Yeah, you know what? It doesn't even do any damage anyway. Even if it gets to the pie eventually, who cares? It doesn't do anything. So just snatch that. Then we'll just kill this stuff. Can even torch this guy. Then we're killing them both, which is convenient. And then let's actually deal with those people. So torch. And then fracture. And they're dead. So something like this. Okay, another bog fly. The setup is done, and I would like to get my branded warrior on this floor as well later. But should have echoes, by the way, before doing that. So I can't really play much else, right? Might as well get this train steward there. And then just fracture. Double fracture. Alright. Like, buffing echoes on this floor doesn't even do much. That's the unfortunate part. Cancel Siphon. I mean, at this point, it really doesn't matter anymore, I feel like, so... Man, they're almost dead. Like, this floor is not even a problem. It's just some random stuff. Yeah, the main problem for me right now is that there is nothing really in terms of tanking. The champion is not good enough. There is definitely a strong incentive to set up my champion at floor 3. And then the main idea that it would remain healthy. Because I will just kill stuff on floor 2 usually. And then my champion will remain healthy. And even though I can't really heal it, that's incredible actually. Definitely collect that. Even though my champion cannot be healed, he will not really need to be healed normally if he's on floor 3. Gain Ember per Echo. Since I got plus mana from my previous Mage enhancement, I think it's not worth it. It's infused though. Okay, so what is this? Extract 3, apply Daze 3 to a unit and move it to the back. Total Recall, consume, return 3 random spell cards from the discard pile to your hand and apply Consume. Probably not. It's not really about spells. The guild is okay potentially, but I can ascend and that does the same thing pretty much. Let's just get the Forgotten Trade. I'm not sure if I'm that happy about it, but if it wasn't infused I wouldn't have taken it, but maybe it's good enough. Don't have imps. Don't really want to get 20 armor. It's not enough, really. Unless I buff it a lot. I don't know. Rage Serum is a bit underwhelming as well, though. For just one-time spell? No, it's good enough, I think, since it's a consume thing. I don't know. It's underwhelming. Yeah, well, maybe. Just because it's infused, honestly. Might not be worth it even then. To be honest. So, is it left? And just get more upgrades? Because if I can get some more multi-strikes, for example, on another bogfly, that could be incredible. Yeah, I can definitely use a lot of upgrades. Artifact is potentially really good. And spell upgrades are also very relevant. But I can definitely use unit upgrades. And I'm not so sure about the rest of that stuff. -2 spell cost. There are some spells, but I have a lot of mana now, so I'm not even sure it's worth it. So what about pack charts? How easy is it to get to the max? At least 15, maybe if I duplicate even more. And the Divine Temple at the very end. Okay, wait, there are enough Divine Temples. Can always get that if necessary. So, what do we get? Multi-strike. Perfect. I think I can always just duplicate this bogfly if necessary. So, I think the idea would be to go for the caverns first, and then see what happens. What is this? Oh, build a card. Oh. Ew, okay. Yeah, that was a thing. Heal effect. Buff effect. The issue is heal effect will probably be pretty weak. I can get the magic power up. I think it's not damage. It's either a buff or it's a heal. Let's try the heal. I have no idea how strong it would be, but I can always buff the magic power, so... yeah. Pull, push, or descend. Pull is interesting, because then I can use it on enemy creatures. Yeah, so pull should be to the front. Yeah, push to the back. And then descend means I cannot really use it on my creatures anymore reliably. But pull can be used either on my creatures or on enemies, so I think let's try that. Effect that increases card draw. Effect that increases gold. No. But card draw might be good. Let's see what happens though. What is this? Oh my god, that's incredible. 20 health. Pull to front. Draw +1. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Can I duplicate it? That's really good. That's really good. Okay. Now, multi-strike is happening for the bogfly for sure. Also, same upgrade to the bogfly, just to get more attack on it. And I think it's a reroll. I need to see, I can't risk not getting another multi-strike, you know? If it's another multi-strike, I need to be able to get it. So, yeah. Endless, I don't really want. Well, actually. Actually. No. Endless is actually really interesting. Because the idea is I can replay the thing immediately. So let's say we have a boss fight, right? On floor 1. And then immediately after that, the thing that just died can be replayed on further floor. The problem is I don't have a floor capacity for it currently. So how do I even get it there? At that point I wouldn't be able to ascend it anymore because there is no more floor 1. No, but I can play it on floor 2. No, if my champion is on floor 3, then I can still play something on floor 2 and then ascend. But would that even be relevant enough? What would that be even? Branded Warrior? Or what? Like, what would that be that I replay? A Rail Beater, maybe. Actually. But like 90 HP, and I just play it. And then it tanks for my floor too. Sounds horrible. Maybe the Carver? No, also sounds horrible. I mean, the idea is sound, but like the best I can do is just get this Branded Warrior. And just deal a bit more damage. It really doesn't sound that strong at all, honestly. Like, it sounds fancy, but just not strong enough. But still, I think it's still better to get it on Railbeater, for example, and be able to replay it, right? So as soon as I get it, I get a comfortable tanking unit for floor 1 at least. And maybe I'll be able to replay it at some point on a different floor. Yeah, okay. So I think I will still apply it to the Railbeater. Just because, you know, it's good to have that upgrade. Sometimes it will be useful. And then Rage to the Bogfly, I think. That's the plan. Branded Warrior? Probably not. Something like this. Okay, well, and I don't think I'm getting any of those. It's too risky. Not strong enough. Mark of Invasion? Sure. For 150 gold, I can deal with that. Okay. Well, let's start with the champion on this floor and see what do we get. Paraffin Thug. Well then. Right, so when I kill them, the remainder gets stronger. Carver there for now. Okay. I mean, the problem is I can't really get my Bogflies there. But let's see. Kill like one of them. Sure. And then Unearthed Remains on this floor as well. And then like get mana and get more infusions. Sure. Collector? Not good. I can't kill the Collector, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll have to let it slide. Can't really do much. I'm not a fan of this, but yeah. Can't really do much about that. I think the idea would be... oh no, I have Fracture. Okay. That's easy then. So just Fracture. Then I need to bail. So I think the idea would be to apply a Rage Serum. And then I think I bail with the Carver. And the idea would be that we just fight them with the Railbeater for now on this floor. Like, I can always replay them later on lower floors, but I'll just set up my Bogflies there for now and maybe ascend them later if there is an opportunity for it. We'll see about that. Okay. So yeah, Branded Warrior. We're just killing those guys, that's fine. Get the Echoes. Get the Random Steward, let it die. And then like double Fracture definitely to those two, probably. Or... so those are dead. I think this thing should be dead. Yeah, let's kill this thing, and let's kill one of those as well. So how about those floors? This guy's dead. Those guys are mostly dead. I don't really care about the marksman. And definitely do need the Bogfly. So then we do... definitely healing to my champion. Echo Snare. Maybe more Fracture. Yeah, I can actually kill the frontliner. It's not enough to kill this one, unfortunately, but this guy I can kill. Like this. Okay. So I'll use Vanda. Is there any point in doing anything else? I can't really give the kill to my Paraffin Thug. That's not possible. So I think... I don't really see it. Can't give the kill to the Branded Warrior as well. So can't really do much, really. Just Torch. Yeah. Doesn't really do anything. Oh, actually, Inspire. Okay. If it gets Inspired, then I guess there is some point in just playing spells on this floor. Sure. Done. Well, let's start with Echoes. Bogfly should be played somewhere at least, because I'll not really have any opportunity to play it later. And kill one of those guys. And then let's get some rage there on this Bogfly. Sure. Man, can't really make it survive until we get a Sand right now. And we don't. So, Torch. Reap. And then just spam some torches there. Well, actually, that should help as well. Some additional damage. Why not? Yeah, I need some way to replay Ascend. Or at least to get it, like... I need more consistently to be able to get it. It's kind of important. Either getting a holdout on it or getting permafreeze. One of those. Consume apply Reap 13. No. Revenge of the Damned. Extract 1. Deal 5 damage twice. On Slay gain 2 echoes. So, do I have any consumed spells for this thing? Like, good consumed spells, I mean. Not really. I don't really like any of them. Is it a skip then? Yeah, I think it's a skip. Too many cards already. No. This is okay. Yeah, I actually am okay with the one more Ascend card anyway. Yeah, I think this is good. Especially if it's infused. I have enough mana for it, so, you know. Should be fine. Left is Duplicate. But, no, it has to be right. The card removal is too good, and then Trinkets could be really, really good. Gold? Let's start with Trinkets. No. Maybe. No. If I buy something, there is no point rerolling. Even with additional money, I can't really get enough for one more artifact. This is interesting. It seems like a no-brainer that I should buy it, but I think it's actually incorrect there. I think the correct decision is to reroll. This is not a win condition. Like, yes, I will have like a bit more damage, but I already have a lot of damage from the champion and from the Bogfly's abilities, so it doesn't really change anything. It's the exact same deck that I had before, just like slightly stronger at the very beginning, I guess, and before the boss fight, but that's not the issue that the deck has currently. It might be a reroll. Yeah. I'll buy it, I think. But I'm not happy about it. Next string is right again, I'm pretty sure, because of the card removal. Yep. I think so. And then last string would be... maybe left? But also maybe just right one more time. I can't really even upgrade my spells. It's very unfortunate, actually. So, do I even need piercing and the magic power and stuff? Well, for old magic, yes, but it's not really worth it. I can't really do any of those. Okay, okay. I think it's a collection of tails, and that's a skip for all of the rest of the stuff. I think it's a skip. So, card removal. I can't really use the ritual. That's 30 damage, but it's so awkward to use. I need to have a very specific cards in play. And I don't even want to replay it. Like, I have a lot of rage synergy, and even then, I don't want this thing. 30 damage. Yeah, but, I mean, my Bogflies can get that damage in a lot of different ways, and it's just not good enough. For 3 mana, where I can't play it like 70% of the time, or maybe even more. I don't think so. I think it's I think I should get rid of that, and then, like... Fracture? Torch? Train Steward? Train Steward, probably. Yeah, so, just keep the rest of the money and just continue for now. Next Divine Temple we'll have to do something about, probably, but for now, just continue. Yeah. Some issues. Well, let's Scorch cards to your hand and deck. I don't like Scorch cards. Like this. Not a fan. So, well, we need to do something about this floor. Let's start setting them up there. Ooh, Siren. Siren is good. Yeah, okay, Siren is interesting. Let's, actually, maybe I should set it up on this floor instead. Do I play the Penance? Probably. So then only 2 cards after that. I think one of them should be Old Magic, but it should be cast on the same floor where the Siren is. I think it should be on this floor though. So like this. And then just apply it to my champion. Get some stats, and definitely Penance, I think. And then just Carver, and that's it. Okay. Wow, 60 damage. God damn. Okay. Well. Now, I would like to protect my thing. The problem is, however, that I would really like to get my Rail Beta back to floor 1 eventually. But still, I kinda need to protect it right now. So set it there. Then should have played Soul Siphon. Oh, it's a big mistake. I should still do it. That was a misclick, by the way, but I was about to do it anyway. I'll have like 0 mana on the next turn. Can even play Weight of Contrition, not even a problem. Yeah. Could have had 1 mana more. I can't play any of those, so I'll just get a lot of damage on me. Well. Okay then. Can kill like at least one of those things. I need to remember this boss, by the way. This is a very annoying boss. I need to consider it on my playthroughs if I face this boss, you know? Just need to be aware of it. And adapt some countermeasures, because that's not good. Okay, can't really play this Bogfly yet. Well. Echoes. Random Train Steward. And then get some Rage Serum in. And I'll just have to play those Weights of Contrition, I guess. Sure. It's a lot of damage at least against the boss. The boss itself shouldn't be a problem, but I'll just... It'll just be so much damage, that's the issue there. I think the point there is that I should get my Carver to help with damage against the boss in the future. That should definitely be enough. Okay. Get some mana, doesn't even matter how much. And get some spells in. So, penance, penance. And then we'll think about it. This is definitely happening. Then I still want to do one vent. Probably on this floor. Which means probably fracture on the boss. And then vent. Done. I need to be able to replay Ascend. That's the issue there. Tiresome Climb doesn't even do much. Doesn't even do anything. Wait, is it relentless? Oh. Oh. Okay. Kinda wasn't paying enough attention, I suppose. You know, at this point, I really should just get my Railbeer out of the way. Because it will die anyway. And like, what's the point? At least it might help me on this floor later. Well, actually, I should have just played this thing to avoid taking 3 damage. No point in it, really. Yeah, something like this. Well, fine. This is easy, obviously. But a lot of damage, though. Not happy about this boss. This boss is a problem. Consume apply armor 25. 4 times reap to enemy units, to all of them. It's not bad, actually. Delayed AoE. It's decent. I think I'll take it. Worst case, it's just infused spell for 0. Not horrible. And definitely draw. That's not a question anymore. I actually need a lot of draw. This is not nearly enough. This has to be right, I think. Because of the card removal and other stuff that could be potentially useful. So let's do the upgrade. This has to be the left upgrade. Both because of the health and because of the buff itself. So, not a choice. And then we need to do something about the pack charts. So, first of all, question. Where do we go? Left or right there? So, left is duplicate. I could duplicate Ascent, for example, because I do need a lot of Ascents. One of the way to get them, more of them, is just to get more of them. Like, I don't really necessarily need the holdout. I just need to duplicate it, potentially, right? So, maybe that would be the ticket. Or could go right and get more card removals. I think it's left, though. I think it's left. So anyway, my point is, this is 0 shards if I use it on Ascent. This is 15, so I need to apply 40 more. Which is 1 sacrifice, and then Spell Chain, probably. Spell Chain on Ascent? Spell Chain on Old Magic. Spell Chain on Ascent sounds very interesting, actually. Okay. Oh, interesting, interesting. Also have Intrinsic, but without Holdout, it's not that useful. I'll just play it once and that's it. No, I don't think so. Okay. So, let's start with the... What are the upgrades? Endless? Can use Endless on the Branded Warrior, potentially. And just set them up on floor 1 and keep replaying them. No, it's not even good. And I can use this money for something else. Oh yeah, let's see the caverns. Oh. Right. So, Bone Dogs favor... I cannot do that. Not possible. I need the... I need my cards. Like, my deck is already way too fat. It cannot go like that. Yeah, that's not plausible. But purging one card is actually good. It's definitely good. We're doing this. And I think as the previous time that I've met this dog, I'll also do the Train Steward one more time. Because, yeah. I'll leave the Train Steward with it. Surely it would make it happy. And then, I don't know. Card removal? I need to get rid of all of this stuff. This is all bad. Torch is bad. Train Steward is bad at this point. Get rid of one of the torches. And then one of the fractures. Okay, for now something like that. I still need to do a lot more purging. So, Rage 7. Well, can do something like that, and then this Train Steward does something maybe? Not really, honestly. It's very cheap though, so I'm kind of okay with that. Just a lot more damage on this thing. And more health, sure, and then reroll. If I can get multi-strike or something, that would be worth it. But no, okay. So then just do more attack on my Carver. And HP on the Branded Warrior? Steward? I'll get rid of Steward, I think, so... Well, yeah, just do something like this. This is very cheap, so I think it should be worth it. And let's do the final things. I think actually I am sacrificing the Steward right now. Yeah, I am. So, I need to get packed shards. So might as well. And then... I don't think I want to duplicate Bogfly, but maybe I should, though. Maybe I should. I can do this and then duplicate it. It will be difficult to get it to the next floor, though, that's the issue. To ascend it. In time. I just don't have enough card draw, and my deck is too huge. Regardless, I think it's correct, though. Divinity is a problem. Divinity fight. Because it will just be able to attack past my tank and deal damage to Bogfly. And I can't really even heal it. So once we get there, like, do I just set up on floor 2? That might be an issue, actually. Well, anyway, so Spell Chain on the Hidden Passage. I think it has to happen. Sure. And let's go. If I'm duplicating my Bogfly, then I will have enough packed shards, I think. But, you know, I still do want the Spell Chain regardless, so should be okay. Yeah, I have to go for it. I need gold. This deck is not strong enough currently. I don't feel comfortable about that. So, need all of the upgrades that I can get. Okay, so finally I can actually get Rail Beta on floor 1 instead, and we'll just die instantly. Oh, Branded Warrior. Interesting. I can actually get rid of the tank, and then we just deal with those guys. Yeah, actually, you know what? Do something like this, get rid of this thing. It's a problem, obviously. I can't really kill it easily, but... well, we'll need to think of something, obviously. And let's actually start working on those guys. So kill them. And then just get echoes for now. So we'll need to prepare for the Gilded Wing. Well, skip. One Bogfly. That actually should be enough to kill it. Well, almost. Just need to cast something else and we'll be fine. Can we not die there? Yeah, I will cast Vent, and this will actually be enough. So, don't even need to do anything there. Just Vent by the end of it. Okay, so Carver goes in. That's easy. Then Vent by the end of it. Then we still need to cast something. So might as well just cast Torch? Torch should be good enough. Yes, it doesn't matter. Then Old Magic, I think, for more draw. I don't really want to save this thing, though. I actually do want it to die, so that I would be able to replay it. So cast it maybe on my champion. Sure. And then Vent. Fine. Well, so the main idea was to play the Rail Beater, and then Branded Warrior, and then we just kill all of the stuff. Well, as much of the stuff as we can, really. Oh, also had the Echoes. Well, anyway, get the Fly there. Oh, and also have the Siphon. That's decent. And the Torch. Torch doesn't really help. Just use it on one of those. Maybe on this thing. Maybe it will be enough to kill it next turn. That's a lot of stuff. So what is happening? On this floor, they just die. That's good. On this floor, my thing just dies. That's not good, but not horrible. That's okay. It's okay. I should actually play the Echoes. Okay. I think the spikes need to be played. Rail Beater is just not enough. Even if I play it, it cannot really protect my stuff. They will die anyway. Can't really do much about that. I think actually, in fact, I think I should just let them die. I think the play there is to do this. And then apply like the serum or something to one of the bogflies. And just use the spike. So what that does is that I can't really protect the Branded Warriors anyway, so they will die regardless. But this way my Carver is actually protected. So I can ascend it later maybe. And all of the dangerous enemies are dead by the next turn. So even when they get there... Oh, really? Well, they will just die anyway. I mean, it's not really a problem. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay. Well, Echo Snare. Let's start with that. And then... Fracture there. Fracture there. Fracture there. Because I can't really kill this thing. So we'll just receive a lot of damage. Oh joy. And then one more Fracture. Actually, maybe I should have stacked some more Fractures on this floor instead. Maybe it's enough to get him out of the range. No, it's not really enough. It's a lot of damage. I would need like 6 more armor to get it out of the range of the triple attack of Shade Wings. Whatever. Okay. So, I don't really have any more creatures. Definitely Old Magic. Then Tiresome Climb should happen, I think. And then just play this random Rail Beater. I can ascend it immediately, but... Well, actually, yeah. Maybe I should have ascended it and then... If I can play Old Magic on it by the end of it, that would be really good, actually. So maybe that's the plan. Yeah, maybe get it immediately on the next floor. And then just vent. Oh, that's actually enough to kill it. Or is it? No, it's not enough. Whatever. Didn't really matter where I played it anyway. So, the idea is to use Old Magic on my Rail Beta. Now it will actually take all of the damage, which helps a lot. And then let's get rid of the other guys. So, definitely remains to get more echoes, and then just fracture those damaging units. Who is the boss anyway? What do you do? Trample. Okay, so trample and that's it pretty much. Definitely fracture. And then actually we can just fight it. I mean, what would be the reason not to fight it, really? It will just apply dazed, so it should just die immediately, really. Yeah, like with dazed, it's we can just kill it. So, might as well. Well, the gold is there. Garbage. Garbage. Infused extract 3, apply melee weakness 3. No. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. It might be okay against the boss. I think if we had like a lot of spell stuff happening and a lot of spell upgrades left, that could be good. But my spell upgrades, even if they happen, they're stretched very thin right now. There are a lot of upgrades needed, so that's not really a thing, no. It's a skip. Return a random consumed spell to your hand. Consumed spells. I don't think so. No. No. And another tiresome climb? No, I don't think so. It's a skip. I would have taken the normal hidden passage, but not the one with dazed on it. That's just costs too much and a bit inconvenient to play on your own units, so a bit questionable. So yeah, let's go left. I'm not sure if it's correct, but duplicating. Let's try it. Let's try it. I'm not convinced about this though. So start with the spells. Yes, to permafrost, but we'll get there. No. The first time each battle a card with consume is played, add 2 copies. Probably. I mean, what is the worst case scenario? We just play like, for example, Bounding Echoes twice. Yeah, it's just... Yeah. And this thing as well, probably. So probably both of those and then reroll. That's the plan. Let's start with the artifact, I think, because this will happen. Ooh. Oh, man. Oh, man. This includes Purge, right? It's not Notice Stone, that's what I can tell you. Horn is not sure. I don't really need mana normally. No, I don't really need mana, so I think it's just the guild marker. It's not really a choice. And then... Yeah. So I think by the end of it, here is the choice there, okay? I think by the end of it, my purges will cost about the same as those artifacts. So basically it's, do I want an artifact or do I want to purge something else? I think that's the choice. And is it better or not? So I think this is better, I think. Especially since I can actually apply Consume to, like, let's say, Torch and play that 3 times. This is definitely happening. This is good. And then we get to a rough stage. I definitely am applying Consume to one of the torches. That is also happening for sure. Because, yeah, I will not be able to get rid of all of them anyway, even if I wanted to. Minus cost is... I mean, it has to be the hidden passage, I'm pretty sure. But the question is, do I duplicate something or not? Because I can just freeze it, I can apply permafrost to it, and then I can play it twice at any point. And that's arguably better than minus cost. Because I still have my 3 mana, I can play it. But just this way I can actually stack a lot of creatures on some floor. Whenever I want. So I think this is superior. I think this is happening. Right? Right. So I think this is happening. And then... minus cost to... to what? To old magic? I do want to replay it. Ideally, I would like to keep replaying it even. Or maybe just to tiresome climb. No, I think it's old magic because I do want to play it always when I draw it. And then definitely reroll, I think, because holdout is still so good if I can get it. Holdover, I mean. Yeah. So holdover is happening. The magic power and consume is happening as well. Same idea. I will not really be able to get rid of all of the torches anyway, so might as well just use it as a pseudo removal. Then holdover either old magic, which is very versatile. I can definitely use it every turn. Or tiresome climb and use it as a as also a versatile tool that I can do can use to get all of my stuff in one place. Or I can use it for just, you know, dividing the enemy squads. Or even honestly applying it to vent. This is also not bad, to be honest. Maybe that's the ticket. You know, no joke. This might be the solution. The only problem is I might be able to get it too late. Those are all good. I like all of them. I still didn't use duplicate, right? I can duplicate something. I can duplicate like old magic, actually. Ooh. You know what I can do? If I duplicate old magic with holdover, what I can do is I can set up my forces on floor 3 against Divinity. Even though it has the sweep attack, I can still kill it and then just heal my bog flies every turn. And maybe even set something up before them, in front of them, when needed. It's very convoluted though, I'm not sure it's worth it. But it's something. I think this is holdover on the old magic, and I think I'm duplicating that. It will pay for itself in terms of draw, so I will just keep drawing it again. And then it's just so versatile. I can do so many things with that. I feel like even if it's wrong, it's not that wrong. It can never be that wrong. And then just minus cost to tiresome climb. Yeah, can't really play it easily, so at least this way I can maybe... Actually, no, you know what? Wormkin Spike, I think. Because then I can play it at 0 mana. Yes. Yes, I can play it at 0 mana now, and that might make a difference. No, but then again, I can also just play it at 1 mana. That's also okay. No, let's just do a tiresome climb. Now, the rest of the money. So I'm duplicating the... Well, before we duplicate, let's actually do the artifacts. I think I'm not doing this. I think this is not better than just one more card removal. So I think... no consume duplication. Yeah, most likely it will be something irrelevant anyway. No, I don't think so. So just reroll, I think. And see what we get. When a card with extract is played... Okay. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. This is not bad. I have a lot of moving things. So I can actually protect my things on the middle floor. The main problem is I'll not be able to play the rail beater. You know what's the problem there actually? The divinity fight. So depending on my draw, it might just spawn all of my bog flies in front, and then they'll just die, and I'll not be able to do anything about it. So that's the issue. I think, so I don't need eggs, and I think this is too risky. It can work well, but then sometimes it can just lose me the game immediately. And yeah, I don't think I can do that. So, do I want this? When a card with extract is played, gain mana and echo. I don't have extract. Not really, so no. Which means it's just card removal from now on. Okay. Okay. So I can't do anything else, right? Yeah, okay. So let's duplicate the old magic. Even like honestly duplicating the hidden passage is not a bad idea at all. It's just... yeah, I don't know. I'm not even sure this is the correct move there. But maybe. I mean, duplicating this thing is plus 10 back charts. So that's a bit not good. Yeah, let's duplicate all the magic, I don't know. As I said, like, it's not a horrible idea regardless. Even if it's wrong, it's not that wrong. So, torches go away. More torches go away. Actually, fracture. And then do I really need to get rid of something like... It's all consumes, so it doesn't really matter. How many cards do I even have? So vent, torches, climb, that's 3. Then maybe rail beta, if I keep replaying it, so 4. Those are paying for themselves, so they don't count. This is frozen. 5, 6, 7. It's 7 in total. Like, I need to get rid of 1, maybe 2 more, and we're golden, honestly. We can just draw the entire deck every turn. I'll still get rid of the fracture, I think. Maybe even of one of my consume cards instead. Just to be a bit more consistent. Like, honestly, like Echo Snare, for example, is very eh. Yeah, sure. Just to be a bit more consistent. And I just need to play like all of my consumed stuff and we should be golden. So, oh yeah, everything is done, let's go. The first spell card played each turn gets consumed. Oh joy. Okay then. Well. So the champion goes there. And let's see the summon. Ooh. Is it good actually? Maybe it's not even good. I should definitely set up the rail beta though, and then just get it there. So I can climb one of those. I think it should be... What are you doing? Oh, so self-mutilation. I see. I see. So... Oh, by the way, I can get rid of fracture if I play it first. Which is, I think, a good idea. So, apply fracture. And then climb this thing out of there. So this thing now dies. And play the Vengeful chart, I suppose. Okay. Oh. Oh no, it's after combat. Okay, okay. Fine. Well, so the Branded Warrior goes there, obviously. Should probably be before my Horned Warrior, though. So, I'm definitely doing Forgotten Trade. So let's play the Branded Warrior, and then play the Forgotten Trade. So this thing is consumed anyway, and I don't want my passage to be consumed. So I should play the... Forgotten Trade first. And then I can get rid of the Gilded Wing, potentially. Carver. Yes. Don't have a problem with that. I can like double lift my Horned Warrior potentially to this floor. Do I need to? Not really. Can kill this thing. Like, why not really? And then I think I will actually lift this Gilded Wing. Or do I? It's not really necessary. Yeah, no, just keep it, just keep it. Just keep it. It's not necessary to do anything there. Let's not be too fancy. Bogfly for sure. Oh, before that though. So, I need to play a spell at some point. Which will just be Soul Siphon, I guess. That's actually incredible. So, get the Bogfly. All of those things are dead. Then apply Old Magic to this thing. It will survive then. Surviving is good. Can just play Vent later though. Then they'll just die anyway, so no point even. Self-mutilation, yes. Then at some point Vent. But we can start with the Wurmkin Spike. Sure. And then Vent there. Done. So honestly, at this point, we are strong enough. Can just play another Bogfly. And then can just start lifting my stuff, honestly. Because, you know. Why not really? Can double lift, whatever. But should be already good enough against Seraph, really. Don't really even need that much more. Like, this should be strong enough, realistically. Yeah, but still, let's start double lifting. So, let's start with the Carver for now, I think. Oh, it's also frozen. Oh, that's so good, by the way. So I can just play it later then. It's incredible. Okay. And then Rage on any of you, really. Doesn't really matter. And then just play Vengeful Shard as well. Done. Well, so let's start with the Bouncing Echoes. Then Rail Beater, I guess. Though I can actually just play it on this floor now. Then eventually I'll just ascend it, I guess. Can even ascend it immediately, honestly. Can't really kill them, unfortunately. Yeah, but let's play it anyway, and I think I'll actually start lifting my other creatures up as well. So something like this. Then heal. Actually can heal my champion. Can also heal my champion again, I suppose. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Well, they're all dead. This is happening. I need to get them out at this point. They should go to this floor eventually, so just start doing that. Then my champion can take a hit for now, it's not really a problem. Oh. That was the wrong spell, it was consumed now. That's okay though. I will still win, so... Why do you get plus 100? Oh, because of the champion. Oh, right. Okay. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. It's a lot of damage. Okay. And I guess I'll just play Self-Mutilation then? Sure. Okay, so whatever I play is consumed. Need to remember about that. Well, I will play self-mutilation. What? It's not a spell, so doesn't really help. Unearthed Remains? Sure. So yeah, I would like... I actually don't really care if my Royal Beta dies, so maybe just get my guy out of the way. And just let this guy die. It's okay, I'll just replay it. And then vent. What do I even vent? This thing? Sure. Right, so Railbeater again, and then just spam Vengeful Shards. Easy. Okay, I can still save my Railbeater. So... what do I play first? This torch, I guess. It will be consumed regardless. So, yeah. Get my Railbeater there. Then Old Magic it to the front. And then let's apply some Reap. Actually, I'll just play Vent there. That's okay. Play this. Play this. Play Vent. Done. Yeah, and we're pretty strong. Pretty strong. Should be okay-ish. Decent damage. Now, for the Divinity fight, though, that's a bit of an issue, because can't really set up on floor 3 anymore. Well, can set up on floor 3, but it's just very inconvenient, and I'm not sure it will be a good idea. So it's probably a floor 2 setup, which just... it's a bit of an issue. It's just a bit of an issue, so I'm not sure how it will go. Let's okay, let's start with the Echoes. Then oh, I shouldn't have done that on this floor. So yeah, you just go there. Wickless Baron. Interesting. Can actually play it on this floor. Potentially. Should just play Echoes there. I can't really tank them, that's the issue. Well, I can play the Warrior and then Baron and then Vent. That's probably the move, actually, yeah. So, Warrior, Baron, Vent. Still a lot of damage from the Divinity, though. Need to save my Warrior, ideally. Can't even save it, really. Well, can kill this thing. This should help, actually. Okay, this is enough to save it, I think. Now, yeah, I can get the healer out of it. Potentially. Need to play the Carver, though. I need to get it out of the way, so I guess just set it there. Maybe I'll heal it at some point. Why not? But yeah, just let it deal damage to Divinity. That's actually like almost 500 damage over the course of the fight if it just attacks every turn. That's decent. So heal this thing. I need to use this thing at least once. And I think that's it for now. I'll not use Tiresome Climb. Maybe I should have. Not sure. I think it's okay. Where are my Bogflies? Where are my Bogflies? Game. 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 Whatever. Just protect this thing. What is this? So you're applying spikes. If I just apply fracture, do you die? No. Why? Why? But why? How do I kill you? Game. I should have actually pulled one of them to the front. Maybe just hit this. So I think it just, yeah, I think if I get rid of the spell shield, it should be fine. No, it's not because of the spell shield. So it's, something gives armor to it, right? Yeah, so it's because of this harvest ability. That's the point. Okay, whatever. Whatever, man, whatever. Just get some damage, or rather echoes on this floor. This might be relevant later. Okay. Well, bog flies. They exist? Incredible. Incredible. Now, you just get old magicked. I think I'm okay with the Royal Beta dying. Actually should just collect my units at this point. Yeah, I think so. In fact, I should have lifted them first. At least lifted the Branded Warrior first, and then... No, I wouldn't be able to do that, actually. Well, whatever. Forget it. So, this thing is good, actually. Just applies a lot of echoes. And then double old magic. So yeah, I guess let's just collect the units. So you are healed and you go up. You will help us. And then it's not clear if I want to even collect the Baron. It's a lot of damage, but like, is it really even good enough? Maybe. Yeah, sure. Let's collect that. And then old magic my champion. Sure. Do I need to heal you? A little bit. But whatever. So, torch. The divinity, I suppose. Then like, forgotten trade. And then just apply a lot of reap. 1100 damage on divinity. That's not even my final form. I'm not even ready yet. Oh man. Okay. Well, Rail Beta. And let's get that to the second floor as well. So you are healed, I think, and you just go to the front. Yeah, and just play Weight of Contrition, I guess. Oh man, that's so much damage. I'm pretty sure I can kill it, by the way. Pretty sure. Like, if I just lift one of those things... Yeah, it's like a lot of stuff. Yeah, this is definitely a kill. Pretty sure. So, like, old magic, then, like, another hidden passage, even. Sure. I'm trying to, like, figure out the way to do the most damage possible. Then fracture, then vent, something like this. Yeah, well, that was very strong after all. So, I thought there would be more problems with the Divinity fight than there were, in fact. It was like... It doesn't really require that much, this deck. Like, basically, all I needed is my champion, which you draw always on turn 1, and then just 2 bog flies. And just some way to get echoes, and there are a lot of ways to get echoes. And that's all I needed, pretty much, to get, like, strong enough. Oh, another dead weight. 2 curses! Really? Okay. That's actually kinda rough. Symphony of the Soul. Extract 5. 5! Double buffs and armor on a unit. What is a buff? I mean, it depends. It's not worth it. So, yeah, I see the idea. So you can keep, like, buffing. Keep doubling it up every turn, potentially. Yeah, sure, but it's very specific, though. Max level. Eternal Kinstone adds 1 echo that cannot be removed. What if it goes over the top? It probably doesn't. No, it probably doesn't work like that. It's just like 1 minimum that you always have, and that's it. I mean, if you have some extract things, could be fun. 1 Hornstorm, 5 Ember. Apply Fragile and Multi-Strike 1 to a friendly unit. So Fragile, yeah, if it loses health at all, it dies. It definitely could be fun, definitely. But very specific deck needs... you need a very specific deck for that. Like, 5 Ember is not easy to play, but definitely can be played sometimes, so yeah, maybe. Okay, well, that was a successful run. So for Wurmkin, it's now only 2 more wins with Wurmkin as a primary clan. I think it's the same for all of the clans. Yeah, pretty much. So like Melting Remnants only have 1 more. Well, actually, yeah, and Hellhorn, but there is also the Wurmkin potentially, so need also to pay attention for that. I think Umbra is... so need Umbra Wurmkin. And then, yeah, 2 more Umbra, so should play this one probably at some point. Umbra requires 3 of them, but the rest is like in line with each other, so well, anyway, we'll get to that in the next one. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you there.